Hello, Hello, my name is Matthew. I'm not going to do that. This video has a purpose, and I think the purpose is for me to get out of a rut. Today, I'm having a bad day. I have been in a bit of a funk lately. My grandpa's unwell. It's not COVID, luckily, but yeah, he's just old and not well, and that's frustrating and hard if you used to live far away and now you live close by, but you can't see them because you can't really travel. So that's bad. I've been feeling generally quite lost and demotivated about what I've been doing and where I'm going with my life, which may sound as a surprise considering that we've moved into this awesome new flat and it's literally the flat of my dreams. But yeah, I've been feeling very stressed and just, yeah, lost. And I guess that's just depression for you. It comes and goes, and right now it's coming, and it's coming hard. Or it's here, I guess. And anyways, not the point. Today I fucked up. Big one. There was a huge storm. And I guess in this video I will talk to you about how this huge storm was not captured properly by yours truly. I think it might be useful for other people, or if anything, it just shows that depression or mental health is something that affects everyone. Anyways, here's the things that went wrong with me shooting this storm. First of all, the sun was shining into my eyes on my screen and on the wall behind my screen. So I closed my blinds, so I had a blind spot. I had no idea where what the weather was doing and where the clouds were and what was going on. It was only when I got up to refill my bottle of water that I saw this huge storm cloud right outside my window, way too close, and I started not panicking, but definitely rushing. It's like, oh, God damn it, I have to shoot this because it's looking epic and I haven't properly shot one of those in a while. Now, you gotta know with these storms, they move fast. When I say fast, I mean blink, and it's moved quite a few meters. The rain is blowing sideways because there is just so much wind and energy in these things. You want to be shooting these at a 1 second interval as a minimum. If anything, you can probably shoot it as video and just watch it pass by in real time. And what that meant was I knew I had to act fast. So one camera was already running, which I decided to cut short. I was shooting for another video with a custom controller that I'm talking about soon, hopefully, if I ever get around to making more videos. But I had to cut that sequence short to set up a new one, which is something I never recommend, and I very rarely do. I only do it when I know I'm doing the right thing, and in this case I wasn't 100% sure, because I could have let that sequence run, but I didn't. So I cut it short, so I had two mediocre sequences. That's what I always say. Instead of having one good one, you'll have two shit ones. So that sequence I changed started too late, which resulted in a less than ideal shot. Keep in mind, still a cool shot, and I'll talk about this in the end. It's all about perspective, but moving on. What else went wrong? Because of all this, setting up gear and grabbing SD cards and batteries that weren't charged or SD cards that were full, I was like, let me quickly set up a GoPro shot to get a wide angle from my office view. Loaded the GoPro, luckily the battery was charged, grab an SD card's full, try to format it in the GoPro locks up and totally freezes, nothing happens. Have to open up that little door, which busted my nail the other day, pull out the battery, pull out the SD card, grab another SD card, put it in, format it again. The formatting works, finally, I set it all up, put the lens skirt on, hit record on the thing, and it fucked up. It didn't record anything. I found after the fact, so that really threw me off. No GoPro footage. In the meantime, I am setting up my other cameras. I grab a camera, I need to grab an adapter, the tripod ball head wasn't mounted, so I need to mount that. I'm losing precious seconds here, trust me. Again, these storms move incredibly fast. I grab the Lumix camera, I grab SD card, slap the SD card in there, the card is full with Canon photos, which means that the Lumix loads all these photos and it's like, oh, these are a little bit weird, I'm not sure what to do with it. It's excruciatingly slow on a normal day. It's beyond that on a day when there's a storm about to hit you sideways. So eventually I managed to format that card, set up the shot, set up the frame, quickly go in the menu, set up the interval, change the settings, etc. so the shot will look good. And I forget to double check my interval. Instead of a 1 second interval, I set up a 10-second interval. I don't know if I've told you yet in this video, but these storms, they move fast. So I fucked that shot up, the GoPro didn't record, and the other shot was two shit ones instead of one decent one. Then there's obviously a third camera. I'm like, let's keep trying. The third camera was the EOS R6, which I had as a tight shot on the city, which was a fine shot. But in these kinds of situations, you want to go with the wide angle, and I shot it on a tight shot, and that's not good. Even though it was running before the storm hit, etc., I thought it would still look cool, and you know, it was a bit disappointing. So failures all around today. Anyways, by this time the storm is heavily hitting, the rain is flying sideways and almost upwards against the building. My cameras are getting absolutely smashed. I can see hail hitting the front of the lens. Well, I assume it's the front of the lens. and it's just a bad time. I let it run for as long as I was comfortable with this weather sealing on these cameras. Keep in mind that the 6D Mark II is not at all properly weather sealed like a 1DX2, and the Lumix S1 is good-ish weather sealing, but I haven't put it through its paces, so I can't be sure. So I pull the cameras inside, I let the R6 run, I go look at the GoPro, I lose my shit that it didn't record, it said SD card errors, like fucking GoPro. Anyways, yeah. What's the point of this video? Not entirely sure, but look, these shots still look really cool to the average viewer. The problem with something like this is that I know what it could have looked like. There's always this, it's never good enough shooting time lapses. Whatever I do, I never feel happy with the end results because I know what it could have been. I know what it could have been better. I know what I wished for. In this case, I saw it coming. I knew it was going to look awesome. I had the exact shots in mind, a wide angle, a tight shot, fast interval. It was going to have this pace and look like that. And everything went wrong. And now, you know, the shots are cool. They're nice, but they're not what I knew was possible. And this all happened because of firmware, hardware, and rushing and my own mistakes and me just not being ready. So I guess what's this video about? First of all, depression is normal. A lot of people have it. Do not, you know, make it a taboo or stigmatize mental health. Everyone's got issues. I've got depression and anxiety, and it flares up like crazy every now and then, and it's just crap. So if one of you that is watching feels like maybe you're alone in that, trust me, you're not. Speak to a professional. I've done that. I've had heaps of therapy, and that's helped me a lot. Now, it's maybe seasonal depression combined with COVID depression, who knows? Anyways, look at me laughing, smiling. All thanks to you guys. Secondly, what else is this video about? I just needed to make something. I've been stuck in a rut. I haven't made a video for you guys in a while, besides for the members. I'm not going to talk about that right now. But yeah, I feel guilty about that, and it's annoying and it's bad. Thirdly, I guess giving you an insight into what went wrong and my thought process into how I shoot. Fourthly, if that's even a word, storms, how to shoot them, fast intervals, and weather sealed cameras. Fifthly, yeah, that what a creator puts out is not the same, they don't look at it the same way as an audience. So, you know, keep that in mind when you see someone, a creator, complaining about their work. You can be like, oh, that's perfect, but no, it's all relative. It depends on where you're looking at it from where you're looking at it, I guess. Anywho's, I'm finding it very hard to make videos these days since we moved in the flat, as you would have noticed by the lack of videos on this channel, which makes me feel guilty, which I don't want to. That's never been the point of that. The thing is, I'm just shooting time lapses all the time. I've got a video idea about this concept that I want to share with you soon. But yeah, I'm just shooting time lapses, time lapses, time lapses, time lapses. How many have I shot? 45,000 photos so far and counting. On just the Canon. No, that's on a bunch of cameras, but yeah, there's a lot of stuff, and I'm not getting around to editing. But yeah, I wanted to put this out there and show it to you, and I don't know, give you a bit of a life update, I guess. I hope you're well. I hope you found this insightful or entertaining, or you could relate to it somehow. And let me finally show you these time lapses. By the way, at the end, obviously everything's under control. Then I knew there would be some mammatus clouds, or a possibility of mammatus clouds, booby clouds, my favorite clouds, or one of my favorite clouds. So I did get those, which was nice because I haven't shot those in a while. I think the last time I shot mammatus clouds was on the Sunshine Coast in Australia, or something like that. Years and years ago. Anywho, time for time lapses. Hope you're well. See you soon.